Best Amazon sellers.
Model someone who is already getting the results that you want. Find somebody that's already getting the result and figure out how they do it and do the same thing. Success leaves what? Clues.
Like the great Tony Robbins always says, success leaves clues, which basically means you need to find successful people, or in this case, successful Amazon sellers and Amazon products, and copy but improve. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you ways of how you can find best-selling products and best-selling sellers on Amazon. And most importantly, all of the ways that I'm talking about in this video are completely for free. Hello, I'm Crystal and I'm the founder of Amazon Sellers Society and Sellers Society. So let's get started with method number 1, which is using research website. And in this case, we're going to be using Marketplace Pulse. Marketplace Pulse is an incredible research website that displays so much information. I suggest that you check it out. But most importantly, Marketplace Pulse looks at the top 100 sellers of each marketplace on Amazon. And one of them is the UAE, for example, if that's what you're selling, based on the number of reviews. So let's choose one of the sellers. Let's look at New E World. Now I'm on the seller's storefront. You'll see that most of these sellers, especially the best sellers, are potentially maybe doing private label as well as wholesaling. So right here, I can see all of the products of this seller. Now, one thing that you can do is you can look at the products, but you can also run the full store using Helium 10's X-ray. The idea behind using Helium 10 X-ray is to just check quickly the products and see which ones are selling very well. So as an example, this one I've identified, the electric balloon inflator, is actually selling 225 units. I think this is the best selling product in the whole store, but you'll need to look deeper to see if this is something that you would like to sell, yes or no. So once you find a good seller and a great product, you also need to ensure that, number one, the demand or the search volume is high enough, the competition is something that you can manage, the average selling price, the average market selling price is something within the range that you want, and also the reviews are low. Most importantly for me, you also need to make sure that it's an everyday product and not a trending product. If you want to learn a little bit more about product research and what you should sell on Amazon and what is the method that you should follow, just check out our free masterclass. I'll leave the link in the description box of this video. Method number 2, very much similar to method number 1, also using Marketplace Pulse, but using it for larger marketplaces. So for example, if you are selling in the UAE or if you're selling in the UK, you can look at Amazon.com and do the same exact thing. This is in particular a great method if you are selling private label. Now keep watching the video till the end if you want to know the difference between private label, white label, wholesaling, as well as retail arbitrage. And while you're at it, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, you like this video, you leave me a comment with this emoji if you want to win, or if you want to get the chance to win a 1-hour consultation call with me where we can discuss everything related to Amazon. Method number 3, if you've ever seen any video on this channel, then you know this is one of my favorite ways of finding products to sell on Amazon, and it's using the power of social media. Content creators are absolutely amazing and they're doing all of the hard work for you, and they're just putting out all of these trending products and these really great products on socials. You can check places like TikTok and Instagram using hashtags such as Amazon Finds. You can also look on YouTube. I love YouTube for product research because you can find incredible content creators that just go through the product, they review it, they talk about it, and most importantly, they link it in their description box. Method number 4, Google Trends. Almost everyone uses Google. I'm sure you use Google. Do you use Google? Let me know, yes or no. So Google is a very important tool or a search engine. Most people start their journey of purchasing a product or looking for a product via Google. That's why you can look at something like Google Trends to show you exactly what things are trending, or maybe I would rather that you use Google Trends to validate that whatever product you want to sell on Amazon is something that people are actually looking for and it's actually trending. Most importantly, I love using Google because you can look at historical search data. You can look at what's happening for the past 5 years or 1 year or even a shorter period of time. However, I would suggest that you use it for long periods of time so that you can validate if the product is actually something that's just viral and trending right now, or something that is evergreen, that is building over the course of years, or even something that's stable for a very long time. So what is the difference between all of these 4 ways of selling on Amazon or even online? Private label and white label are actually the same method. The idea and concept behind it is you find a great manufacturer that's creating some type of a product. You just take that product, maybe you make some small changes to it, but mostly you brand it under your own name. This is something that's used even by large brands, but this is something used by most of the large Amazon sellers. Fantastic way to develop a product and brand it and make it your own. Number 2 is wholesaling. Wholesaling is a way of how you can sell generic products without having to brand them. You can find listings on Amazon that are selling under generic. You can find the supplier somewhere in China and just simply list yourself and start selling. The product with selling wholesaling as well as retail arbitrage, which I'm going to explain in a few, is the fact that you are competing with other sellers on the buy box. So basically, even though you're probably not going to need to spend any money on launching the product, advertising the product, customizing the product, but you are also going to have to sell the product at a low cost so that your margins or your profits are kind of low. Retail arbitrage, one of the best methods to sell on Amazon, and honestly, it is a way that makes you a lot of money. However, it's become almost impossible to do retail arbitrage anywhere on Amazon, and in particular in the newer marketplaces like the UAE and KSA. Retail arbitrage basically means finding branded products in retail stores and selling them on Amazon. So for example, you go down to the Nike store, you find something that's incredibly on sale, you come, you list it on Amazon, or if it's already there, you just list yourself as a reseller and you sell it. Currently, Amazon is being very, very restrictive with people that are selling branded products and are requiring multiple invoices and things, which is, becoming very tough for you to sell these types of products. More information about the best-selling products to sell on Amazon in this video. Make sure that you go ahead and watch it. I'll see you there.